So in our last video, I showed you how to install LSPDFR into your game. Next up, we will be showing you how to install car packs and replace mods into your game to make it a little bit more realistic for you. And so that's what today's video is going to be about, so let's just jump right into it. So in today's video, we will be installing vehicle mods into our game. This includes ELS vehicles that will replace the NPC and in-game vehicles. So this is not an add-on vehicle tutorial, we'll do that at a later date, but a replace vehicle installation. So there's four things you'll need. You'll need your desired car pack, you'll need emergency lighting systems, which will be linked in the description below. You'll also need ScriptHookV and OpenIV for this tutorial, so they'll all be linked in the description below. I suggest going to download them. So first things first, we will be installing ScriptHookV. This is required for ELS to work. This is required for a lot of plugins to work, so we will be installing this in advance. When you install this file, you will be greeted to this. All you'll need to do is double click this bin file, select all of these files that are inside it, pull up your Grand Theft Auto main directory, and drag and drop all these files into your main directory. Now, since I've already installed this file, or this ScriptHookV, we will be replacing the files in this case. Once we do that, it will be installed into our game, and we can now safely install ELS. Next up to install is ELS. So when you install this and open this up, you'll be greeted with three files. Just click the installation file, Grand Theft Auto V, highlight all of these, and it's just like the ScriptHookV, drag and drop it into your main directory. Again, I already have these files in my game, but I'm going to replace it in this case. So once you do that, you'll be able to install ELS or emergency lighting systems into your game. So next up, we can now install our desired vehicles pack. This can be civilian vehicles, this can be police vehicles, but in this case it will be police vehicles. I'll link this pack in the description below, but I suggest installing it. It never doubts me. I've been using it for quite a while. I think it's been a couple months I've been using this pack, and they're really impressive, so be sure to download it. When you install your desired vehicle pack, you'll be greeted with a file, hopefully that's similar-ish to this. So we'll just click the Durango pack, and you'll be greeted with a bunch of these files, so YTD, YFT, and High YFT. These are your vehicle files, so these will be installed through the OpenIV, so we will not be installing it through your main directory. However, we will be installing it using this here. So I suggest going to download this. It will be in the link description below, so don't really worry about that. And once you do, you'll be greeted with something like this. I have already set this up, however I will go through the setup for you. So now that you've set up your OpenIV files, we will begin with installing your desired vehicle pack, which in this case is this pack here. I will, as I said before, link this in the description below. So to start things off, you have a lot of these files, so don't get alarmed, these files won't all be used. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to your update file here, which will be located just below your mods folder. Then we'll go to x64, DLC packs, scroll down until you find the patch day files. It doesn't matter which one you install, but in this case I'm going to go with patch day 20. This is my favorite to install, and it's nice and easy to find, and you'll be greeted with a DLC.rpf file. This is where you will need to enter edit mode. So once you do this, double click DLC.rpf, and this should be, or this should show copy to mods folder. So we're just going to click that, and it should put it in your mods folder here. Once you do that, you can safely go back to the path you just went to, then go x64, levels, GTA 5, and then vehicles.rpf. This is where all your files will be located, things like vehicle files and stuff like that. I suggest keeping all your vehicle files in one patch day file instead of spreading them out throughout different files. You shouldn't need to install them into more than one patch day, or sorry, more than one patch day, unless you install an OIV installer, which will do it for you. But we will get into that into a later date. So once you've installed your vehicles pack, go to the vehicle you desire and want in your game. Select the police 3 or whatever files. Should be YTD YFT files. Select them all, drag and drop them into your vehicles.rpf file. Once you do that, it should be successfully installed into your game. We'll then install your ELS file. This is done by going up to the top here, clicking the ELS file, then going to pack default, and then dragging and dropping this XML file straight into the pack default file. So now whatever vehicle you installed should have the emergency lighting system file as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for all my vehicles. You'll just need to do that same thing over and over again, and you'll then replace all of the default vehicles in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will skip to when I'm done. So now that we've installed all our vehicle files, they should be working perfectly in our game. So as you see, I've done the same thing with the XML files. So we'll now boot up our game and see what we've installed. Right, now we're in the game. We are going to check if all our vehicles have loaded. So to do that and to spawn a vehicle, we'll just press F4 in the game. We'll type up spawn, then go to one of the desired vehicles. So you've got police 1, police 2, or police 2, police 3, and police 4. And then you've got sheriff, sheriff 2, FBI, and FBI 2, and then a bunch more other ones. So we'll go to our Durango that I installed, which is police 3. And we will see and try the lights. If you press J 3 times, you'll be able to light up your car. And then obviously 1, 2, 3, 4 sirens. So you can see here that it is successfully loaded and will be in your game. So that's how you install vehicles into your game. So you're now one step closer to having a game like Steve the Gamer or a game like mine. And in a few weeks, hopefully, your game will look a lot better.
Being held at gunpoint, fluid situation, approach with caution. 211 in progress, 1851.